they sometimes come out a little slow.
There's a great start. How about that start, Stu? Throw it down, Brandon Ingram. Pick and roll and very bouncy. Ingram underneath the Randall. He's in the key. And a little jumper from about 10 feet. Allen has all 6 of the Nets' points. By the way, he does lead their team in dunks. We'll see if more of those. Got a couple of fouls now on James Webb, who's in the game. Picked up the one a moment ago. Corey Brewer kisses it off the glass. We get to talk about him on offense. James Webb III from Boise State. Open, Nance, down, Nance.
Larry Nance with a rare three-point.
Great Laker help defense.
A good dig down by Kuzma.
Clarkson with the right hand. Another offensive rebound. Bounce pass. Here comes Ingram. Look out.
See what
offensive
happens?
rebound. Perfect.
Well, they were
3 for 3.
They were holding his right hand as Corey Brewer with the steal.
Ingram, Kuzma, hello. Defense to offense to shoot. Little jab step by Ingram. Shot off. And the garbage goes and scored by Brooklyn.
See how quick though the Lakers are back at it.
Count it goes. It goes. Ingram building. In the New York area, they're playing here. Come out and see. Ingram with the left hand. He scores it.
That's the play they opened up the game with. They opened it up with the dunk. This one's more impressive.
Yeah, it is.
Because he got fouled and he used his left hand to guide this thing home. Very nice play by Brandon Ingram.
1-point lead. Let's see if the Lakers can maintain it going into the half. Hart, tap, shoot. In there.
You have 6 turnovers in the first 24 minutes, and now you have 3 turnovers here already in the third. And
the only thing that stopped him in that first half was picking up his 3rd foul, but he blows that layup. Open, Ingram on his way. Not going to hit to the
6% in the first half.
And now they're just down to 53.5. Dinwiddie 11-7 in the quarter. Count it, Brandon. He'll have a 3-point chance. Nobody's led double digits. Ingram.
Only 2.3 on the clock.
This is his 7th team in the league already. Power dunk. Hasn't hit a bucket. 7 to shoot. Ingram had his man in the air. Lopez will try this 3. Straight away. Yes, sir. 3.5 to play in the third. We're down by 9. A couple of moments to go. Lopez. Oh, he's got it.
Wow. I could tell he was winded. He needed a rest.
Lob underneath, and Ingram, boy, just a little bit off of that timing, and everybody watching the ball.
Yeah, he was
get to Randall.
He was coming down as the ball was still going on. He was very fortunate just to maintain it.
Ingram, plenty to shoot. Clarkson, can he hit one? Yes, he can.
His first
third at Staples Center.
Really has been equivalent of a game of runs. Both teams have had some decent.
96-95. 8-0 run following a Laker 11-0 run. Ingram loses it. Ingram gets it back. Hart on its way. In there! But comes out to meet, get it. They're down to 4 on the clock. Ingram all the way. He has it knocked away.
Hook shot. Ingram trying to get downhill. Luke Walton, the head coach, says that's important that he be aggressive, and he comes out firing. Ingram guarded by Terrence Ferguson, the rookie.
Moves. How about that?
Great hesitation, but couldn't get the finish with the left hand. Coming off a 19-point game in Brooklyn a couple of nights ago, Julius Randle made it look easy inside.
You can't get out of the way because he's going to continue to the rim. So if you're going to take it, you're going to take it in the chest.
Ingram on the blow-by with the slam dunk.
That time to knock him under the floor.
Brandon Ingram with the drive. Couldn't finish. Back out to Lopez for 3. Yes.
I'm happy with because we're matching them. Well, already it's now 10-0 in second chance points.
And nice feed by Clarkson to Ingram underneath.
Scores.
A little late getting into their action here. 4 on the shot clock for Ingram. The floater is short. Westbrook with another rebound.
Come on.
When you have a young team, you have to be positive all night long.
Boy, what a play, Hubie, by Ingram.
Right. And that was great.
Players in the league. Leads the NBA in steals. Moves his feet well, but Ingram winning that battle.
Now listen, that's just great athleticism.
6 on the shot clock to Ingram.
Nice
slip screen by Lopez, who punches it home over Ferguson.
Well, see, they got caught that time. Adams left him to trap the ball, and that opens up Lopez smart. If my man leaves me to trap, I'm going right to the front of the rim.
Brook Lopez with 10 points for the Lakers. Los Angeles back up by 2. Russell Westbrook got off to a slow start.
What?
1 for 4, but since went 6 for 6 from the field, tipped out of bounds. As we check in with Doris.
Guys, I talked to Billy Donovan at the half. He said it was pretty simple for them. The two areas they got hurt, one, the glass overall, but in particular, the offensive rebounding, there was an 8-1 advantage. And then, Hubie, you touched on this as well, the turnovers. You said we clean those two spots up. We feel pretty good.
Well, just think of it. 8 offensive rebounds for 16 points. 16 to 3 in second chance points. Let's say 10 feet and out.
Right.
All right, and he loves moving around back out there. His brother...
Subbing out of the game during that last whistle. Ingram in, facing up on Westbrook. Squares up and fires and finds nothing but net.
Offense back in now. You can't be out by half court.
Yeah, they're deep into the shot clock. Lopez. Boy, the pass actually made it. Randall from the corner. Pardon me. That's Ingram from the corner. Ingram into the paint.
Pretty.
And one. Count it.
He gave it to him, I think.
For the long and lean second-year player out of North Carolina.
I'll tell you, watch how far he came from behind the three-point line. He gets fouled twice, okay, in that move, and takes George to the rim for the score.
And Paul George protesting a little too vehemently, picking up a text on the shot clock. Clarkson thought about it, cross-court to Hart. Ingram has time, but comes up short.
Now to keep.
Ingram switches on to Anthony with 7 on the clock. Good contest and blocked by Brandon Ingram.
How about
and
that?
Room service for Julius Randle.
Take it away. Here's Josh Hart.
Good play by Josh following T.J. Warren around that screen to make that play.
Brandon outside. Down it goes. Kuzma. It's been a tough month or so scoring for him, except for that Celtics game. Hart. Stu, you mentioned it. He doesn't take bad shots. Games pretty astonishing. Underneath, great block by Ingram. Got a big block the other night late.
And I picked on a smaller player there, but nice recovery by Brandon.
Lopez straight away, deep and down for Brook Lopez.
I tell you, that was just real speed there.
Yeah, slayed the Lakers. Here's Ingram. Gonna hit the back the other night. Kick out to Ingram. Hart, corner. 3-ball, rattles in. The Lakers come back with their starting 5 on the floor. Ingram guarded by Warren. 10 on the shot clock. Brandon can't penetrate with the dribble drive. Now he goes baseline, runs into Bender and scores. No whistle. Warren has 15 points to lead all scorers here in half number 1. Once, twice, Randall gets with it.
In a hurry to get to that post.
Ingram, take it, Brandon. Down it goes. Julius in the middle, turns, gives it right back to Ingram. He shoots over Graham. No discs.
Now they're moving the ball around a little bit more than the Lakers.
A good half for them. Ingram, turn around jump shot, settles in with the shooter's roll. Kind of even the season series, last game of it. Oh, alley-oop. Randall to Ingram. Taken by Josh Hart. Ingram, here he comes, down the middle he goes, all the way, lay it up and in. Brandon, the aggressive Brandon Ingram.
We see right now how slow the pace is for the Lakers in the half court, because it's usually just one pass and then do something. They've got
Ingram, they'll move it perimeter. Lopez, set, fire, he gets it, yes sir. Ingram across the line. Again, played a lot of the point, bringing it up.
Yeah, but you see, he's being guarded by Daniel. Just take him right to the paint.
Oh, what do you think he just did?
Just right to the paint.
Picking it up and surveying the floor is Ingram. Here he goes all the way. Brandon, throw it down. Brandon Ingram.
I tell you, when he extends, it just seems like he's 8 foot tall, because he just seems like a rubber man, so to speak. He just elevates in that arm that just keeps going up, and then the final hammer as he throws it down. The fans on their feet as Brandon Ingram gives the Lakers a 7-point lead.
Lakers just enjoyed their biggest lead of 9 a moment ago. Ingram, there he goes to the basket again, blocked by Jackson.
Fouled by Jackson.
It's not going to be lost here.
Yes, Magic made it very clear Lonzo is our starter, he said, but it's not about starting. It's about playing.
Everyone expected them when they got these 3 future Hall of Famers together.
Brandon Ingram cannot hit with the Thunder.
I know everyone's saying that he wants to come back home and play for the Lakers. Nice pass from Ingram to Randall. But with OKC, if you play in a smaller market, you know, brand names will come find you if you're good enough, as Lopez with the drive.
To that stretch of the schedule, trying to fight through this period before the All-Star break. Turnover for Oklahoma City. Ingram running the floor. Nice in transition to Lake before they go on the All-Star break hiatus. He's out with a knee injury. Ingram. And they're going to get a foul on Adam. Nothing an NBA player loves more than a good hard practice with no music.
Yeah, kind of resets you a little bit.
Drop their average age by nearly a year. A lot more athletic, certainly younger. Here's Ingram, and he hits a three. A little flat here tonight without two of their best players. Ingram on the take, kicks it. Here's Hart for three. Because I see it in all sports. You know, I cover baseball. You see it in baseball. You're not seeing the Reggie Jackson to into the neck. And here come the Lakers with Hart to Ingram for three. Yes, sir.
And that's one part of his game that has vastly improved in Brandon Ingram.
I'm looking across here at Pernell Whitaker, and then you look at Hart as Ingram hits another three. These two guys are stacked.
You're not going to post them up easy.
Not big guys, but they are stacked. Here's Ingram. And Brandon he references Brandon Ingram. He's been terrific running the point in the absence of ball. Missed the three. Grant lost it out of bounds. Oklahoma City coming in with 31 wins, 31-24. Started the year 8-12, but they're 23-12 since that time. Had a stretch there where they had won 20 out of 28 games. The loss.
And off to the races here for the Lakers.
Brewer looking for Ingram, and Ingram slithers his way in.
What is sick with what that's going for now?
Yeah, here they go with their first possession, Michael, and the traditional purple visiting uniforms, and Brandon hits the first shot of the game.
And you can see, so he just stepped back and made a shot. That was nice.
Dallas 8 for 11, 73% to start the game, but the Lakers nearly as hot.
Put the ball in his left hand right around the defender to score easily.
He had 23 in the first meeting, 17 in the first half. Look at Ingram trying to body his way in. They bounce it around.
Guards they have out there.
That one way off target. Kuzma, Ingram, he's alone. Down it goes. A three, give the assist. Third turnover. Oh, here comes Brandon all the way in, glides all the way to the glass. They're the worst in the paint in the league. Lakers, conversely, the best. Underneath, there's more paint points.
From the second or third pass, so that the rotations or have long or shorter time to get there.
Down on the block alone is Ingram as Thomas dumped it into him.
You got to be right up on it.
Averaging 12.5 points a game, his lowest since he's been a rookie, but Ingram answers it back. Dallas, nice long streak going. Matthews loses it. Lakers get the turnover. Ingram down the middle, right wing. Randall with some speed. That's a beautifully run breaker. They have rebounded beautifully from that 9-game losing streak earlier. Ingram open baseline.
That was a good defensive possession for the Lakers.
Long time coming too. Ingram hangs, can't finish.
Much in the NBA because it's so much shorter.
Ingram, that's a pro three. Rolls around and comes out. Now he's doubled. Where's he going to go with it? He's going to find Brandon Ingram all alone for three straight away. As Mike was just talking about it, Julius Randle, he's a 22, 8, and 7 right now. 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Ingram 2 in a row. Randle went over the back and Burke. Here we go.
Well, what Isaiah, they're switching everything, and so they're just taking advantage of the mismatches. Brandon Ingram just leads his way for an easy deuce.
And 5 wins in a row overall. They already have 8 in a row at home. Ingram, here he goes. Blocked by Mitch.
Shots.
Stu Lakers got to watch for Etuan Moore, as you mentioned. Also, he missed that first shot. And there is
terminology that I like to hear from you. You said that they were the world champions.
I know. That's why I changed it.
Yeah, okay.
Underneath. He's going to play a lot, too. 4th in the entire league in minutes. Boy, an easy shot for Brandon Ingram in 4th quarter. Brandon Ingram with the dribble. Boy, he's done this so well. Tremendous assist to turnover ratio too, but he misses yet another baseline jump shot.
But again, it's because AD, and you know, normally Brandon takes a smaller defender like that and gets him closer to the basket, but because of AD, he's starting to fade away a bit.
Rondo bounce underneath, but that one is read by Ingram. He's going to streak out of the backcourt.
That's a pretty good play, though, by Drew Holiday. He had the right time. Julius tried to prevent the entry pass into the post, and he just spins off and gets the lob for the easy one.
Rondo 4 assists. Pull up Brandon, not going to get there
with the final 8 seconds, but the rest of the ball game.
The shot clock is off. Reverse layup, no. Rebound taken underneath, and a foul. 43-20. But now you got AD out on the floor. Kuzma again, and a nice little pass. Pelicans. Ingram back and forth he goes all the way. Lay it up and in.
Boy, nice job by Brandon.
Hard step right in front of that pass from Anthony Davis. Lakers on the attack. Ingram, here he goes! Throw it down, Brandon Ingram.
Never switch when a guy has his back to the basket.
20 first half points. Reverse layup for Brandon. He answers back. A good box out. Unchecked Diallo. Long lead. 3-on-1. Hart. Ingram. Lay it in. Shark, they'll move quickly with Ingram. Ingram down the middle. Ingram all the way. Ingram lays it up. Ingram lays it in. Good play by Josh Hart. Caldwell Pope open for 3. In there. And 6 to shoot.
Brandon with a smaller defender.
Ingram.
The Lakers out of that timeout.
Got Channing Klein the game. He joins Corey Brewer. The slam, the two-hand variety. Accentuating this run. Minute and a half to go in the third. Shake and bake, Ingram. Miritich right out on him.
His first here in the fourth quarter.
Brandon Ingram controls the ball. AD in front of him. Ingram with Davis in his sights. Pulls up over Davis. Beautiful. Brandon Ingram knocks one down again. That's his 8th bucket.
Shot clock.
Ingram will roll it into Randall. Almost lost his balance.
Now they got the short clock.
Ingram. Just inside the three-point line again.
Be electric at times offensively, and while a disappointing loss, they were in it, the T-Wolves, to the very end.
Ingram comes up with a nice shot.
In his skin at this point. You know, he along with Kawhi Leonard are the two guys you see, Brandon Ingram. That's the strength right there, partner, I'm talking about. He couldn't make that finish comfortable with this style, right? He's so used to being more defensive-oriented. He's got an offensive-oriented.
Now, Kixter-Damas had made several pairs of Nike Hyperdrive shoes for Towns early
on, the Lakers playing to their identity. They're a team that lives in the paint, as Ingram able to draw. I don't think he gets enough credit. He's one of the great offensive innovators in our game. His teams historically were always.
The pass caught by Ingram. Mismatch on Teague. He'll dance. Mid-range shot. Will not go. Ingram. Here comes Hart. Outside Ingram. They're looking to run. We know they score a lot in the fast break.
They are terrific in transition, and at times the Timberwolves.
Good afternoon. Clark Kellogg and I, who's part of our coverage, Clark Kellogg and I will be in Ann Arbor, Michigan, Ohio State.
He's going back to see his.
It's a play by Josh Hart. The other way into the backpedaling Teague, but can't get it. Good defense. Ingram is there to clean it up for LA. Lakers have led most of the way by as many as 15. By 10 right now. It's a 3 by Ingram. And get the outlet to Isaiah Thomas. Into Ingram, the drive into Bjelica, and a foul.
That was a
with a total of 11 points. Off the bench tonight, 6 with a 3 right there. Drive, Ingram, no. 9 points. Randall against Towns. Out to Ingram, a 3. Retrieved by Ingram, that long rebound fetched by the Lakers. And now Ingram works on Gibson. The dance, the drive, the deuce. What a play! Brandon Ingram.
And that time he didn't have Jimmy Butler on him and had the quickness to get the angle on Taj Gibson. And then he shows it to him, gets Taj to commit there, and then able to shoot that nice little floater. Lead of the game for the T-Wolves. And even though, again, he's had his struggles, he has still been getting after Towns.
Comes Josh Hart. Ingram trying to use his length in the post. Couldn't finish, and it's poked out of bounds off of Dallas. It will stay with LA.
Good job by Dennis Smith Jr. battling, competing, and contesting the shot of Ingram.
at 6'3", trying to defend 6'9".
I don't think trying. He did.
Ingram that time was able to get Wesley Matthews. 20-5 start for the Lakers. Nice hands from behind. So right away, Thomas and Ball playing together as Ball connects on a three.
Powell, so it's pressure.
Ingram collects the offensive rebound. He'll pull up and connect. First quarter and hit 20 at the beginning of the second, so that all of his family and friends who were in town got to witness that moment before leaving.
That was awful defense.
It came against and you wonder where he still fits in his career going into his 10th year as far as the NBA landscape goes. Is Ingram able to slip that in for two?
Make sure before you give up this money, you have an ace in the hole.
Ingram with the athletic closeout block. Now in transition, finds Randall rumbling to the rim. He'll have it in about 5 days. Randall the lob, and Ingram. Don Randall. Nowitzki will pop. High rebound, and Ingram will take it. Ingram's jumper is good.
From the bench. You're the Mavs. You got to do better.
Yeah.
You have to be better. You can lose, but that's just lack of effort as far as I'm concerned.
Ingram hits the three. Great save by Matthews, showing off the effort. Ingram, another defensive stop inside. I agree with your prediction, by the way, on Randall, as Ingram gets fouled.
Played last night, and they announced before last night's game that he would not play this evening. Caldwell Pope, no, and the rebound, no, taken by Ingram, and it's 2-0.
20 in the first half. They battled back. Ingram.
Shot clock is a definite issue here.
And Josh is going to have to put it up, and he scores from beyond the arc. Brandon Ingram. Caldwell Pope is open, right wing. Down it goes. Last night, 3 steals, 6 rebounds, and just great defense one-on-one.
Point guards.
Diminutive point guards, shall we say?
That's what you said.
Yeah, well, Frank Mason, he's listed at 6 feet. No way, no chance. Look at Brandon going baseline.
Well, he's 6 feet.
And plus, and more. Good play by Brandon.
And when he finishes, you think he's 8 feet.
Yeah.
Boy, he knows how to elevate and finish.
8 games straight with at least 15 for Brandon Ingram. Lakers are on top, 16-14. Cauley Stein, not a great offensive player, but a good defense. Oh, look at this feed. Up ahead for Randall to score. Right wing behind the line. Now 6 to shoot, so they're up against it a little bit.
Well, Ingram knows the clock.
And he's attacking on Koufos. Can't crawl it over the rim, and that went off of Zubats to score.
I think it's continuation.
Oh, Joe Borgia, get on the line. Here's Ingram. Leaning in and scoring. Cauley Stein, not much resistance. Good mid-range again for Brandon. Rarely does he take a bad shot. Bounce. Cauley Stein from De'Aaron Fox.
Well, that was a nice bounce pass by Fox.
He is their assist leader, Fox is. And he averages about 11.5 points a game. Kuzma spinning, finding Ingram. Good dive by Brandon. Laker triple-doubles, tied with Pau Gasol. He hasn't made a free throw tonight. He's 0 for 4. Finds Josh Hart. Ingram in rhythm, steps into it and knocks it down. So forget about 2 Lopez and reorganizing the Lakers. Ingram surveys, gives it right wing, and Josh Hart hits the 3. 11 points. One of the 2 Sacramento Kings in double digits. Oh, Ingram, just that little bit of dribble and
blocked it easily.
Ingram holds it up after terminating the dribble. We're 3 minutes into the quarter. Catch and shoot and score. That's a game where he hit 4 of them. He has 20-plus points in back-to-back. Lopez, the trailer!
By Willie Cauley Stein, and they take a 2-point lead.
Lakers and Ingram with the dribble. Surveys the situation. Has Jackson in front. Going to go baseline. Tries to muscle it up. Gets his own rebound. Both Lopez and Randall were there to knock it away. Caldwell Pope again. You betcha!
Boy, he's got the feeling tonight, boy.
Woo! That yield into the game. Underneath, what a pass. Bullet pass. Guarded by Hield, knocked away. 3 to shoot. Brandon, now he realizes it. He saw the clock at the other end. Turned. Here. Tonight it's more about his scoring. Isaiah in amongst the trees. That's good ball movement. Now Brewer trying to cut in. Ingram just short. Ingram 6 on the clock.
Don't need a 3 here, but you need a scratch.
Now with 3, with 2, and Brandon gets fouled with 1 point. They're going to be in great shape. Ingram puts it up with one hand, not going to get there.
And that's the kind of an attack they have to bring to this game. Pretend like it's a continuation of that game.
And that's exactly what they're doing with Brandon Ingram, and it's tipped up and in.
Good play by Brandon. He's
off now for Ingram. Lakers looking for their 3rd win in a row. Lopez alone. He'll shoot the 3, and down it goes.
Really getting to see.
He's only one of 4 players in the league this year with at least 90 steals and 40 blocks. All the names are pretty big, too. We'll get to you later. Underneath, boy, Brandon stayed with it, didn't he, Stu? And he lays it in
for an uncontested layup.
Lakers down by 2. Ingram's going to try baseline. Gets doubled. Here's the pass with 2. And a 3 is absolutely
in and a brick. Ooh. Nobody contested the shot.
Ingram sees some daylight. Here he goes. Finger roll. Off the rim. Julius doing work, and he's fouled. He'll get the
shot. Should have tried to get the foul.
Lonzo thought about it, then charging down the lane. Ingram had some room. Instead, back out for Lonzo. Hit 3 threes the other night, and that one is perfect. Lonzo Ball. And he's cruised down. That one looked good. Randall. Ingram kicks it out to Lopez. Alone. He sets. He fouls. He gets with Brandon Ingram making it happen, going into the lane, and then kicking it out for 3.
It is. Drive and kick. Find the open man, but you have to do that under control so that you don't get the foul.
Ingram with 5 assists. And we're here in Atlanta. Ingram, he's going to fire. Ingram is not one of them. Brandon to the dribble. They leave him open, and he makes them pay.
Crucial for that. If the Lakers win the first 3 to 5 minutes, this lead will grow as Brandon Ingram just lays it in easily.
They beat 6 straight West teams. I didn't see who they were. I was going to say that's quite a streak, seeing what they're putting out on the floor now. Ingram scores.
Jumped over him without getting the offensive foul or anything.
How about this? Just as we were talking about how Portland, look out at Brandon. Oh, he's hit hard. He is really hit hard by Collins.
And no foul.
Brandon got to get it in and does. He'll get it right back. Able to shoot it, drifting left. 10 for 62. That's 30%. And after that miss, the lead is down to 12. Ingram with the left hand, getting aggressive and scoring. Brandon Ingram playing a little angry right now. 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 14 points. Bit of a triple-double watch for him. Here he goes again. Challenges 3 Hawks and scores.
Boy, and again, using that left hand. You see how when he extends, whether it's the left or the right, it just seems like it goes further and further up.
We're going to have a bunch of substitutes for the Lakers in a moment. We'll see Thomas, Kuzma, Lonzo Ball in a minute. Brandon Ingram, there he is. He's all over the floor. Defense, offense, scoring.
What a bad foul. What a bad foul.
Brandon's limping a little bit after that foul and coming down onto the floor, so we'll watch that closely. But you're right, silly foul.
Brandon uses his hands, deflects the pass. It was a cross-court or a flat-angled pass. Then he's in ahead of the pack. That's the one. You just got to give that a concession play.
Isaiah bumps in. Good ball movement. Lonzo's going to try it for 3. Perfect!
He hasn't missed a shot tonight.
Yeah, it's been great. Up to get it above the rim and taking his Kuzma long lead, and a good one to Randall. He doesn't travel. He could have been, perhaps.
But you see who gets the rebound.
Yeah,
Julius.
We were talking about that. Under to Brandon. Throw it down. Julius does the work, and Brandon gets the basket.
Wow. But there it is, movement of the basketball. Yeah, he'll get an assist, but it's just about as finding the open people. And Julius spots him along the baseline. He goes up, gets fouled on the play, hammers one. He'll be at the line, seeing if he can complete another three-point opportunity.
A 20-10 game for Brandon Ingram. 20 points, 10 rebounds.